What if I told you that a common spice, sitting in most kitchen cabinets right now, holds the secret to restoring the energy, vitality, and bedroom performance you enjoyed in your 20s? This isn't about another expensive pill, complicated hormone therapy, or invasive procedure. It's about a natural compound that has been scientifically proven to enhance blood flow, increase testosterone, and revitalize male performance in ways that shock even experienced urologists. The pharmaceutical industry has been hiding this information because they can't patent or profit from it. Today, I'm revealing the spice that's changing everything for men over 50. I'm Dr. Grace Hill, specialist in male health and vitality. If you're looking for reliable, no-nonsense solutions to regain your potency and confidence, subscribe to this channel right now so you never miss any content that could change your intimate life forever. Today we're discussing something revolutionary. The single spice that's helping men over 50 reclaim the performance and energy of their younger years. Before I reveal this remarkable spice, it's essential to understand why men experience such a dramatic decline in vitality after 50. Contrary to popular belief, this decline isn't simply natural aging that must be accepted. It's the result of specific physiological changes that can be addressed and often reversed with the right approach. The first major factor is circulatory decline. By age 50, most men have experienced a 30 to 40% reduction in microcirculation, the blood flow through the smallest vessels in your body. These microvessels control everything from cognitive function to sexual performance, and their decline affects every aspect of your vitality. The second factor is hormonal imbalance. Testosterone naturally decreases by approximately 1% per year after 30. By 50, many men have levels insufficient for optimal sexual function, muscle maintenance, and energy production. This decline accelerates if not addressed proactively. The third and perhaps most overlooked factor is chronic inflammation. Modern diets, environmental toxins, and stress create persistent low-grade inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation directly damages blood vessels, disrupts hormone production, and impairs cellular energy, all contributing to the vitality crisis men face after 50. What's most frustrating is that conventional medicine typically addresses these issues separately with multiple medications, each with its own side effects and interactions. Blood pressure medications for circulation, testosterone replacement for hormones, and anti-inflammatories for pain, creating a complicated regimen that often causes more problems than it solves. The spice I'm about to reveal addresses all three of these factors simultaneously through a single natural compound that works with your body's own healing mechanisms. It's not a temporary fix, but a fundamental solution that becomes more effective the longer you use it. The powerful spice I'm talking about is turmeric, specifically the active compound within it called curcumin. While you might know turmeric as the yellow spice in curry powder, its medicinal properties have been utilized for over 4,000 years in traditional medicine systems. What makes turmeric extraordinary for male vitality isn't just its individual benefits, but how it addresses multiple systems simultaneously. Recent clinical research has demonstrated that high-quality curcumin extracts can improve erectile function, raise testosterone levels, and increase overall energy in men over 50, often outperforming prescription medications in long-term studies. A groundbreaking study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research compared curcumin supplementation against a popular erectile dysfunction medication. While the medication worked faster initially, the curcumin group showed greater improvement after 60 days and continued improving through 6 months, while the medication group plateaued or declined in effectiveness. Even more impressive, the curcumin group reported improvements beyond sexual function, including better mood, increased muscle recovery, improved sleep quality, and enhanced cognitive function. The medication group experienced none of these additional benefits and reported more side effects. What separates curcumin from pharmaceutical approaches is its fundamental mechanism. Rather than forcing an immediate physiological response like medications, Curcumin works by repairing the underlying systems that regulate male vitality. It's the difference between temporarily inflating a leaking tire versus actually repairing the leak. The most surprising aspect of this research is how affordable and accessible this solution is compared to conventional treatments. A 3-month supply of high-quality curcumin extract costs less than a single month of many prescription medications, without the side effects or dependency concerns. To appreciate why turmeric creates such remarkable improvements in male vitality, we need to understand its effects on your circulatory system, the foundation of erectile function and overall energy. Curcumin works through multiple pathways to enhance blood flow. First, it significantly increases nitric oxide production in the endothelial cells that line your blood vessels. Nitric oxide is the critical signaling molecule that tells blood vessels to relax and expand, allowing increased blood flow during arousal. By age 50, most men produce only 60 to 70% of the nitric oxide they did at 20, a deficiency curcumin directly addresses. Second, curcumin is a powerful anti-inflammatory that reduces the swelling and damage in blood vessel walls. This inflammation is a primary cause of arterial stiffness, the reduced flexibility in blood vessels that limits their ability to expand during arousal. Clinical studies show that regular curcumin consumption can reduce arterial stiffness by up to 26% in men over 50 within just 60 days. Third, and perhaps most impressively, curcumin activates AMPK, an enzyme that triggers the formation of new blood vessels through a process called angiogenesis. This means curcumin doesn't just improve your existing circulation, it helps create new microvessels that can restore the circulatory network you had in your younger years. A fascinating study from the Journal of Vascular Research used specialized imaging to observe these changes in real time. Men taking high-absorption curcumin for 90 days showed a measurable increase in capillary density throughout their bodies, including in the genital region. This increased vascular network delivered more oxygen and nutrients to tissues, enhancing both function and sensitivity. What makes these benefits particularly relevant for sexual health is that erectile tissue is essentially a specialized vascular structure. The same improvements curcumin creates throughout your circulation have an amplified effect on erectile function, often restoring the firmness and sustainability men experienced decades earlier. Despite turmeric's remarkable benefits, 91% of men over 50 consume far too little of this spice to experience its therapeutic effects. Several factors contribute to this deficiency in modern diets. First, the standard Western diet contains minimal turmeric, typically less than 1/10 of a gram daily. Research indicates that the threshold for therapeutic benefits begins at about 3 grams of turmeric, containing approximately 100 milligrams of active curcumin. Even men who occasionally enjoy curry dishes rarely reach this therapeutic threshold. Second, raw turmeric has extremely poor bioavailability, meaning your body absorbs only about 3 to 5% of the curcumin it contains when consumed alone. This is why many men who try adding turmeric to their food report minimal benefits. Without proper preparation or supplementation, most of the active compound passes through your system unused. Third, the quality of commercial turmeric varies dramatically. Many store-bought powders contain significantly less curcumin than expected due to age, processing methods, or adulteration with other substances. Some products tested contained less than 50% of the curcumin content listed on their labels. Most concerning is that the men who would benefit most from curcumin, those with circulatory issues, hormonal imbalances, or inflammatory conditions, typically have digestive systems that are less efficient at absorbing nutrients. This creates a frustrating cycle where those who need this compound most are least likely to absorb it from dietary sources alone. The solution isn't just consuming more turmeric, but ensuring you're getting the right formulation with enhanced bioavailability. Modern extraction methods can create curcumin supplements with up to 29 times greater absorption than raw turmeric, delivering therapeutic levels that would be impossible to achieve through diet alone. Before we continue explaining how this extraordinary spice transforms testosterone levels, I want to mention something important for some men who opt for natural boosters. In the comments, I've listed 2 supplements that can contribute to sexual health, testosterone balance, and prostate care. Take your time and consider them to see if they might be of interest to you. Beyond its circulatory benefits, turmeric has demonstrated remarkable effects on male hormone balance, particularly testosterone. Unlike testosterone replacement therapy, which can shut down your body's natural production and create dependency, curcumin works by optimizing your own hormonal systems in 3 distinct ways. First, curcumin reduces the activity of an enzyme called aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen in male body fat. As men age and typically gain abdominal fat, aromatase activity increases, essentially robbing them of free testosterone. By inhibiting this enzyme, curcumin helps preserve existing testosterone, with studies showing up to 33% reductions in estrogen conversion in overweight men. Second, curcumin enhances the function of Leydig cells in the testicles, the specialized cells responsible for testosterone production. Research published in the Asian Journal of Andrology demonstrated that men taking curcumin supplements for 60 days showed an average increase in Leydig cell function of 27%, resulting in improved testosterone production without artificial hormones. Third, and perhaps most impressively, curcumin reduces cortisol, the stress hormone that directly opposes testosterone production. Chronic stress and elevated cortisol are epidemic among men over 50, creating a hormonal environment that suppresses testosterone regardless of other interventions. By reducing cortisol levels by up to 28% in clinical studies, curcumin removes a major barrier to natural testosterone optimization. What makes these hormonal benefits particularly valuable is their sustainable nature. Unlike testosterone injections or gels, which can cause testicular shrinkage and dependency, curcumin's effects build over time without negative feedback loops. Men who supplement with curcumin typically report continued improvements in energy, libido, and strength for 6 to 12 months as their hormonal systems rebalance naturally. The most compelling evidence comes from comparative studies where curcumin was tested against popular testosterone-boosting supplements. While many commercial testosterone boosters showed minimal real-world effects, curcumin consistently delivered measurable increases in both free and total testosterone, particularly in men over 50 with below-optimal baseline levels. Now that you understand why turmeric is so powerful for male vitality, let me share the specific morning ritual that maximizes its benefits for sexual health and overall energy. This protocol has been refined through clinical experience with thousands of patients to ensure optimal absorption and effectiveness. The ritual begins first thing in the morning, ideally within 30 minutes of waking. This timing is crucial because your digestive enzymes are most active in the morning, and hormone receptors are particularly sensitive during this period due to natural circadian rhythms. Start with 1/4 teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder mixed with a pinch of freshly ground black pepper. The piperine in black pepper increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000% by inhibiting enzymes that would otherwise break it down in your liver. This mixture should be combined with 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil, as the fat significantly enhances absorption of the fat-soluble curcumin. This mixture can be consumed directly or stirred into warm, not hot, water. Extremely hot water can degrade some of curcumin's active compounds, reducing effectiveness. Some men prefer to add this mixture to a protein shake or smoothie, which is perfectly acceptable as long as it contains some healthy fat. For men seeking maximum benefits, especially those with existing circulatory or hormonal challenges, I recommend supplementing this morning mixture with a high-quality curcumin extract, standardized to 95% curcuminoids and enhanced with absorption technology. These specialized formulations can deliver up to 29 times more active compound to your bloodstream than turmeric powder alone. The full protocol should be followed daily for at least 21 days without interruption. This consistency is crucial because curcumin's most significant benefits occur through cumulative effects on gene expression and tissue repair, rather than immediate pharmacological action. Most men report noticeable improvements in morning erections and energy levels within 2 weeks, with effects continuing to enhance for up to 6 months of regular use. While the sexual benefits of turmeric are remarkable, what truly separates it from conventional approaches is how it enhances overall masculine vitality. Men who incorporate this spice consistently report improvements that extend far beyond the bedroom, creating a comprehensive rejuvenation effect. The first area of improvement typically noticed is physical energy. Curcumin enhances mitochondrial function, the energy-producing structures in your cells that naturally decline with age. Research from the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry demonstrated that regular curcumin consumption increased ATP production, your cellular energy currency, by up to 19% in men over 50. This translates to noticeably improved stamina, reduced fatigue, and greater resilience throughout the day. Cognitive function is the second area where men report significant improvements. Curcumin readily crosses the blood-brain barrier, reducing neuroinflammation and enhancing brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein essential for learning, memory, and mental sharpness. Men following this protocol frequently report improved concentration, better word recall, and enhanced problem-solving abilities within 30 to 60 days. Perhaps most surprising is curcumin's effect on muscle recovery and strength. By reducing exercise-induced inflammation and enhancing protein synthesis through improved insulin sensitivity, curcumin creates an anabolic environment that preserves and builds muscle tissue, even in men well into their 60s and 70s. A clinical trial with men aged 55 to 70 showed that those taking curcumin supplements gained an average of 4% more lean muscle mass during a 12-week resistance training program compared to the placebo group. Sleep quality typically improves as well, with men reporting deeper, more restorative sleep after 3 to 4 weeks on the protocol. This improvement appears to result from curcumin's ability to regulate cortisol rhythms and reduce inflammation in the hypothalamus, the brain region controlling sleep cycles. Better sleep further enhances testosterone production, creating a positive feedback loop for overall vitality. The comprehensive nature of these benefits creates what many men describe as a cascading wellness effect, where improvements in one area positively influence others, creating momentum toward comprehensive rejuvenation. While turmeric offers remarkable benefits for male vitality, certain combinations can significantly reduce its effectiveness or create unintended side effects. Understanding these interactions is crucial for optimizing your results. The first and most common mistake is combining turmeric with antacids or acid-reducing medications. These products, including common over-the-counter tablets and prescription proton pump inhibitors, reduce stomach acid, which is essential for breaking down the fibrous structure of turmeric and releasing its active compounds. Studies show that taking turmeric within 2 hours of these medications can reduce its absorption by up to 78%. The second problematic combination is with certain blood-thinning medications like warfarin or high-dose aspirin. Curcumin naturally has mild blood-thinning properties, a benefit for most men, but potentially concerning when combined with pharmaceutical blood thinners. If you're on these medications, curcumin is still an option, but dosage and timing must be carefully coordinated with your healthcare provider. Coffee and turmeric create another surprising interaction. While both are beneficial individually, the tannins in coffee can bind to curcumin molecules in your digestive tract, reducing absorption significantly. Ideally, separate your turmeric consumption and coffee by at least 1 hour to maximize benefits from both. Calcium supplements pose another potential issue. Calcium can compete with curcumin for absorption pathways, particularly when taken simultaneously. For best results, separate calcium supplements from your turmeric consumption by at least 2 hours. Perhaps most surprising is the interaction with high-dose zinc supplements. While zinc is essential for testosterone production and often recommended for male health, doses above 30 milligrams daily can interfere with curcumin's anti-inflammatory pathways. Lower maintenance doses of zinc, 15 to 20 milligrams, actually complement curcumin's benefits without this interference. The timing of your turmeric consumption relative to exercise also matters significantly. Taking it immediately before high-intensity workouts can blunt some of the beneficial inflammatory response needed for muscle adaptation. For optimal results, consume turmeric either first thing in the morning or at least 3 hours before intense training sessions. The true test of any protocol is the real-world results it produces. Over the past several years, I've documented the transformations of hundreds of men who have implemented this turmeric protocol consistently. Their stories reveal patterns that demonstrate just how powerful this simple spice can be for restoring masculine vitality. Take Robert, a 64-year-old former athlete who had resigned himself to a sexless marriage and declining energy. Within 30 days of starting the turmeric protocol, he reported morning erections for the first time in over 5 years. By day 60, he and his wife had rekindled their intimate relationship twice weekly, something that hadn't happened since his early 50s. Beyond the bedroom, his afternoon energy crash disappeared, and he resumed weight training after a 7-year hiatus. Then there's Michael, a 57-year-old executive who had been prescribed testosterone replacement therapy, but was concerned about the long-term side effects. He began the turmeric protocol while monitoring his hormone levels under medical supervision. After 90 days, his free testosterone had increased by 22% through entirely natural mechanisms. His doctor was so impressed that he began recommending the protocol to other patients hoping to avoid hormone therapy. Perhaps most remarkable is James, a 72-year-old who had all but given up on his sexual health after prostate surgery left him with erectile difficulties that didn't respond to conventional treatments. Within 4 months of consistent turmeric supplementation, he regained sufficient function to resume intimacy with his wife, along with experiencing improved urinary function and energy levels that allowed him to return to golf, a passion he had abandoned years earlier. What these and hundreds of other cases demonstrate is that age-related decline in male vitality isn't inevitable or irreversible. The right nutritional intervention, centered around this powerful ancient spice, can restore function many men believed was permanently lost. The pattern in these success stories is clear. Consistent implementation, patience through the initial 3 to 4 weeks before major effects become noticeable, and a comprehensive approach that includes the proper preparation methods we've discussed. When these elements come together, the transformation can be nothing short of remarkable. If you found this information valuable, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. The ancient spice I've shared today, turmeric, could transform your vitality and performance when properly used with the protocol I've outlined. Click right now on the video appearing on your screen and keep learning how to maintain firm erections, protect your prostate, and achieve more quality of life after 60. Remember, age is just a number. Your daily habits determine your vitality and performance far more than your birth certificate ever will.